Microsoft today finally gave us a glimpse at its new consumer Surface PCs, the new Surface Pro and the Surface Laptop, which don't have any numbers to them. These are Microsoft's first Copilot Plus Surface devices, and that is a whole big thing that they've announced today as well. Copilot Plus is a new initiative that's really focused on AI PCs, and especially high-performance AI PCs. The Surface Pro and Surface Laptop are powered by Qualcomm's new Snapdragon X Elite and X Plus chips. They have AI capabilities over 40 tops. I believe these have around 45 tops. And it's just a complete reworking of the way Microsoft is thinking of Windows. We've seen Windows on ARM devices or ARM-based mobile chips before. And most recently, that was the Surface Pro 9 with 5G, which didn't work out so well. It was slow. There weren't many native apps to it. Emulation was really bad. And it's something Microsoft just has never really done very well. Even going back to the original Surface with Windows RT, that was not a good experience because Windows just did not run on these chips well. Now it seems like Microsoft has completely reworked the way Windows works with ARM chips. There's a new compiler, there's a new kernel, there's a lot of new stuff in there that makes the ARM experience better. They say there are more native apps, and also the emulation is supposed to be a lot better too. They have a new emulator called Prism that they say is just as fast as Rosetta 2 on Macs. So all in all, that should make these devices much better on these mobile chips. It also means battery life is really good too, up to 22 hours. Microsoft has also brought in pretty much every PC maker to join them on the Copilot Plus journey. So that's Asus, Dell, HP, pretty much everybody has a Copilot Plus PC powered by these Qualcomm chips. So that's kind of interesting. This is not just a one-off thing for Microsoft. But let's talk about these Surface devices specifically. So they don't have numbers anymore. The Surface Pro, which they're calling the 11th generation Surface, looks a lot like the Surface Pro 9, but the screen bezels are a little slimmer. It just still feels thin and sleek, but hardware-wise, not much has changed on the Surface. It's still a tablet PC with a kickstand. That whole idea has not changed at all, which is kind of a shame because I would have liked to see more, especially given what Apple's doing with the Magic Keyboard. One new feature for the Surface Pro is a new Flex keyboard, and this is $350. It's very expensive, but the idea is that you can actually remove it from the tablet and have a good typing experience completely wirelessly. This opens up new use cases for the Surface. You could, for example, put it on an airplane hanger thing. You could put it on the seat behind you and have the laptop screen up and also be, typing with the keyboard on the tray. The Surface Laptop looks even less different. There honestly isn't much of a difference there except for the new chips. And what's interesting is Microsoft is saying these chips are far faster than what we've seen before, and they also have neural processing units or NPUs to handle AI tasks. And they showed off a couple new features that could be compelling to Windows users. There's Recall, which is the ability to just remember everything you've ever done on your computer, anything you've seen. If you're looking for a specific dress in Pinterest, it'll remember what you were looking at weeks ago, even if it was across different websites and different stores. It's a really interesting idea and an interesting use case of AI capabilities here. And it's really things like that Microsoft is pushing as Copilot Plus. We saw a demo of Windows Teams meetings where people were speaking in different languages and they were being live translated, and those subtitles were also appearing differently for every viewer. So kind of an interesting use of live translation technology that's really just being processed by AI. It's fascinating. It's a little tough to make any judgments about Copilot Plus PCs at this point. We're still waiting to see what other software is optimized for AI, but we've seen enough features that could be cool if they actually live up to the demos Microsoft is showing. We also saw one example of somebody playing Minecraft, and Copilot was able to see what they're doing on the screen, give them tips about what to build, warn them about a zombie and how to escape from them. That sort of virtual assistant that you can actually talk to, and that's really helpful. Something we've seen recently with Google, with Project Atlas, and OpenAI also showed off GPT-4o, which is going to be powering Copilot eventually, because Microsoft and OpenAI have a really close relationship there. So I think the pieces are really coming together for a really interesting AI PC experience. And it is fascinating to see Microsoft pushing hardware makers to be better. They're saying Copilot Plus PCs have to have at least 16 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabytes of storage, an overall decent experience, no more 8 gigabyte PCs out there. And I think that's going to make a big difference. Microsoft is also saying these Surfaces are faster than an M3 MacBook Air. I'm not talking about the M3 Pro or Ultra chips here, but that's pretty compelling too, because that is kind of the baseline standard for an ultra portable right now. My main takeaway from everything Microsoft announced today is that it's just pretty bold. You know, we've seen Windows on ARM attempts before. They failed for Microsoft, but maybe this is the one that can actually succeed. And we hope to see more about the Surface Pro and the new Surface laptop soon. Check out Engadget for more of our PC coverage. If you dug this video, be sure to like and subscribe.